Good morning and welcome to the Market Master on this wonderful Saturday morning, the 19th of October. Right, we've got a lot to get through today, so I'm going to really zap through it as fast as I can. Obviously we're reading the early markets, and the early markets are subject to change. For this reason, then I only tell you the very strongest, the ones that are unlikely to change, but we always get additional ones, and so and changes, so the accuracy isn't as good as what it could be, but it does match and better those so-called tipsters all over the internet. You know the ones, the bookie ones, the big ones, have got the big followings. I won't name names, but I am gathering some intel. And these people do tend to give you bonus links to sign up to the bookies, because they are bookie owned themselves. They are actively going out purchasing sites, so they own all the sites, all the tipster sites, as the other ones die out because of the sheer presence that they've got, and the sheer numbers, and the energy that's in those sites. And so the small guy can't get in, obviously. Now, I'm saying I've got the most powerful racing method in the world, and I'm about to prove it in black and white. I'm going to prove my two most powerful codes. So that's only going to realistically aim to make 100 points a week from those two codes. So there won't be no 300 points a week using all codes together. And the forecasts, which I can't do as well. So let's get to it without further ado. The 125 at Leopardstown then. Quite a strong favourite there, and it is signalled at the minute, so I don't want to go against that. I'll just see what the... Okay. And if I type them down as I talk them through, then you can skip through to the end of the video and just use this, where I write down the notepad on the right hand side here. So, Leopardstown. I don't think we've got one for the 125. Quite strong each way there for Epona Plays. Epona Plays 6-1 for Mr. Lee. That looks quite strong at the minute. I will put in the strong and the gold bets. So we got strong each way, Epona. But we do have money for the favourite pointing towards in front of Epona. Epona Plays, and I'll put the break price. So the break price is 6-1. So if it goes anything above 6-1, then which you'll be following me live anyway, and we'll see that by which time. But if you're making an early bet, then you're relying on the market to stay as it is, or strengthen for Epona Plays. But if it breaks 6-1, then you want to be looking at leaving that one. So I'll just get the whole of the Leopardstown cards. Now I can quickly try and speed things up. I mean, we've got quite a slow computer. When I do this recording, it does bring it right down to slow computer. Obviously it's doing the recording, and it's got all the windows open, the tools that I need to do these. So we've done the first race, haven't we? So the 155 at Leopardstown then. Again, we're waiting for a market. Waiting for paint to dry. Strong favourite again there, and is signalled, so Agitaire will be on the win side, so any each way would be theoretically to follow it home. We have got a gamble there, and it's Noble Prize. Gold each way gamble there. Might turn over the favourite, but it's probably going to booked to follow it home. Obviously. 230 at Leopardstown. Simply True, another favourite that is signalled on the win side. I don't have anything strong enough on the each way to call the forecast. So the next one is the 305. The 305 we've got currently strong each way for Massa. 305. Massa Lebrens. Each way. If that breaks 72, so basically all current prices are the breakthrough prices, but not always, so I will put them down where I can remember. It's a new thing, just to help you guys not make too many mistakes. So we've got with price breaks now, so 140 at Leopardstown. Another strong favourite, but this one could have a chance of having a lay. A little bit of money for Geometrical, but it's not strong enough to say anything there actually at the minute, so we have to wait for the opening markets for that one. The 410 at Leopardstown. 410. King Pellinor, strong each way, and that's 72 on the price break. Let's see if we've got a gamble in that race as well. So as you can see, this is how quick we drive through this is how quick you could be doing this as well. It's like a 1 minute to 3 minute check on a bigger market to find your selections, and you're going to get more winners and more accuracy than ever before than any. So just drop the form like I did 23 years ago. I'm fully form trained. I do use like a couple of form indicators just to back up the what the market is telling me. Nice value there with a strong each way for Bopedro. Now, did I see 7-1 there? Did I see K Manning earlier on one of the other selections? I think K Manning's possibly going to be doubling up today, so just keep an eye on that as I will live. 5:15 Leopardstown. Now what we're trying to do is get this out there, and it is trying to be it is having professional attacks. Well, semi-professional. He's not very good at it, is he? Because the guy that's attacking has included a lot of lies, and he's going to be caught out on those. But people believe him because he's put so much damn information there. Anybody that has my name that is a criminal, and especially if it's in the same industry, and even if he haven't got the same name, any criminal in the same industry he will point to and say, "That's him, that's me," when he's been told by other people otherwise, and he's been told the truth. So what can you do? This is what we're up against, and while the people that are truly scamming in this industry are getting away scot-free, excuse the pun, because I actually tell the truth and do this for free, and done this for free for 6 years. But if you want my personal attention, then you're going to have to pay, of which you can't because I'm too busy to run a full-time service, and there's only me that can do this, my own method. Anyway, let's move on to 5.15. People will realise the truth eventually. The 5.15 then, we've got strong each way on... Oops, disappeared. Oh, we've got two actually. King Pellinor and surprised there's not more than two in this size market. It must be just King Pellinor then. I swear I saw another. Yeah, let's leave it at King Pellinor, and that's the price break is 72. And the 445. I've done the 445. What's going on here? $340. What? 305. And then it goes to the 340. Oh dear. I've done King Pellinor. 445, excuse me. But Pedro then, wasn't it? Yep. 515 then. Was, we've got Zerandi on a gold win. That's on a 10 points stake. You don't have to, but it's just to alert you to the fact that these are the super confident ones, the ones I will be using for actual tips and proofing shortly. The price break is 9 to 4 on that one. No, the price break is 3 to 1 on that one. So if it goes above 3 to 1, if they drift it a little bit, it's still fine. Let's have a look at its dangers. Yep, it's dangers strong each way. Nana Yendi, and that price break is its current price, 92. Right, speed it up because we've got a lot to do. That's Leopard's turns, but do Ascot. What I might do is actually go do all these and then make the video to speed things up, because I know everybody's valuable on their time. This is a big one, isn't it? 135 Ascot. Advertise has advertised a little bit of market support, so it's not totally out of it for a favourite. So is One Master, and I do believe they're going to become a... Oh, they are currently joint favourite. 135 Ascot, 135. There's a code 1 on the... Whoa, what is happening here? There's a code 1 on the advertise, and One Master. The 210. Oh, Stradivarius is out, is he? Oh, that's Frankie Dettori. Oh, it's Ascot. Oh, that's Frankie double straight away. So, Stradivarius. Okay. Serious as cancer when I say rhythm is a dancer, and so is Frankie when it comes to Ascot, and it won't be any different today. The reason they book him for these rides, because he's a master at timing at both Ascot and Doncaster. is Frankie. He's absolutely red hot on timing his horse to perfection. He knows when to start asking a horse, and he knows where that finish line is better than anyone. 2:45 then. I suppose the bookies will be talking Stradivarius up all day, can't be beat and all this. I should think not at that price. It's just disgusting really how they treat people. 2:45 at Ascot. We've got Fleeting, strong. Fleeting, strong each way. And that's Mr. Danash O'Brien, is it? Irish Raider. Okie dokie. Right, I'm just checking the rest of the market there. Yeah, so I would... Oh, Frankie's on the red hot favourite, but I think he's going to be losing that one, you know. Maybe not. It's such a strong favourite. Well, let's have him on the win side. So I think everybody knows the Frankie deal by now, but maybe not. You just got to trust in it. 3:20 at Ascot then. Whose turn is it? There's no money for the Irish yet. That might come crashing last minute, and we've seen massive amounts in betting running for the Irish ones, especially when it's Irish dominated. Strong each way for Crowley's horse. Mo Harther, each way value at 16s. Each way, 16 to 1. That would be the price break. If it goes beyond 16s, you won't want that one. I think that's a standout one as well at the minute. It is. We'll leave that at that then. Mohatha. 4 o'clock at Ascot. I don't have anything there. Frankie's probably the one. Again. See, the Irish are trying to take 1 or 2 offers today. Yeah, it's probably Frankie I'd go for there, but it's very weak, so I'm not putting one in for that. 4:40 at Ascot. Ooh, Frankie's on a favourite again. But this one would be the one to let you down, if anything. So, got a non-runner in that market as well, so be very careful. Just looking for... So we've got Clon Cooley is strong each way in that one, in the last. 4:40. Clon Cooley strong each way, and the price break is 7 to 1. Okay. Over to Catterick then. Catterick assessments. Start with the 140, just waiting for the market. While I wait for the market, we can talk about a bit about how well you're going to do, and I want people to stop thinking negatively about racing, because you don't need to worry about making a profit and leaving your job to do so anymore. Now you've found me, but you do need to support me, so make sure when the attacker mails you all this bullshit of some kind of historical information going years back, a little bit of it, I'll hold my hands up, a little bit is true, but a very small bit of it, and at the end of the day, the guy attacking me is also a tipster, and he is the worst tipster out there. The reason for the attacks? Simple. I showed him up on a forum and took all his clients, and he's latched onto me ever since in a big way, and he thinks he's clever by manipulating people and using little sub-stories that don't exist. For instance, anyway, let's do this race. This is going to be a no-bet race, by the way, the non-runner and the 140 at Catterick. It's Leoch for a gold win. Leoch. It's 15 to 8 is the price break. Okay. Jump the gun. There's also a gold win, and this is where I say it's likely that one of these is a false gamble and one of these is true. So they kind of make it unplayable anyway, because you either have to choose one of the two because of the low prices, or you have to go for reverse forecast, which not ideal, considering one of those could be a false gamble and just a book adjustment because of this non-runner. This is what I'm trying to get across, but just trust what I say if you don't understand what I'm saying. Right now, the 215 at Catterick. It's also going to be a no-bet race. Let me just put no-bet in there as well, just so you remember. And then you'll know why the poor results. I think the ground's probably gone at Catterick. This was a 215, was it? Okay. Bound for Heaven, strong each way, and that's 11 to 2, price break. Not 11 to 4. We're not really bothered about messing up on these ones because 250, they are no bets anyway. I'm just going to show you how off it can be, and not to trust the market when there's a non-runner there. By all means, you can trust the live market, you know, the very last, and I'll show you what to look for in that live market to know when. It's just simply a no bet anyway. To know when to go for it, when it's the real money down and when it isn't. Sometimes we can't help but make a mistake. For instance, it's mainly about timing with the market. 325, we've got Moss Gill and a gold win. Renthop's out again 3 days later. Now he won quite convincingly and he's just hit form. He has got a weak signal, he won't be far away, but I think it's somebody else's turn, and it looks like it's Moss Gill's turn. So 355. Got Billy No Mates as a gold win. Billy No Mates as a gold win. And that's price break is 3 to 1. So 430 Catterick. Okay, we've got a code 1 situation, so it's code 1 for win bets for confrontational and Captain Jameson. Okay. We don't need to look beyond code 1 really on a Saturday. 5 o'clock, Catterick. We have Shine. It's a no bet situation. Shine, baby, shine, gold each way gamble. So that again could be a faker, and it might be real. 5.35 is a no bet. It's a gold win. Only fools and horses. And the price break there is 9 to 4, its current price. And we've got St Andrews as a gold each way, and its price break is 5 to 1. Again, normally in a full market that would be, we'd tie up a reverse forecast with those two as well, but because of the non-runner we could have a false gamble there, or they might both be true. It can be. Right, off to Stratford. Right, let's try and zap through these a little bit faster now. As I say, you can note everything down from what I'm saying on the right hand side, so you don't have to listen to all this. Stratford 145. It's going to be a no bet. Probably the ground's gone there as well. I'll just check. Yeah, we've gone soft there as well, so we can't perform when we go soft, can we, guys? So we've got Happy-Go-Lucky as a strong each way. And we've got Doc Pietro as a strong each way. So we go no bets. Strong Doc Pietro and strong. Actually, there's 3. We'll just leave that completely because there's 3 there, so we don't want to be fishing out 3, do we? 220 at Stratford. There's a full market. And we'll lock Inver at 9 to 1 we've got there. Lock Inver at 9 to 1. Strong each way. So we've got Lock Inver in the 220 at Stratford. It's quite nice and strong. So it's 9 to 1 strong, so if that breaks 9 to 1 you want to be thinking about leaving it. The 255. The money there's balanced towards Skeeping. But the value is more line of Beauty. Strong each way. Okay. The 330. Okay, so for the 330, we've got a 1 non-runner, and so it's going to be a no bet anyway, and yeah, we've got a strong each way for the 147. So the 405 405, and we've got yeah, we haven't got any strength, anything strong enough in the 405, the 435. We've got a gold each way gamble in the way of St. Merrin in the 435. Nice price if that lands. 510 in the on Stratford. It's going to be a no bet because of the non-runner. Mixed market slightly difficult to read, and we've got two strong each way left there with Jack's Light and Jessica Rabbit. No, don't, get off, get off, get off. And there's a little new puppy dog there. Get off. Over to Fosslas. Soft ground there as well, so we're not really interested in playing any of those, but I will do the reads for you. Okay, Special Princess is the gold each way gamble, and that's at 92. The price break on Special Princess is 6-1. Get off! Get my headphones eaten right now. $50 Fosslas. That one, haven't we? 225 then is going to be a no bet again. 225 Fosslas is going to be a no bet again. And favourite is signalled, so any each way would be presumably following home the favourite. Give up! Come on, off it! Naughty. Just check the headphones still work, because the dog's just chewed them. 225 then. Don't have anything in the 225. The 3 o'clock at Fosslas is King Alfonso on a gold win. The 335 got Poker Play on a no bet, Poker Play in a gold each way. The 415 415. I've got Colonel Custard, strong each way in a no bet race. For anyone that's interested in overriding the no bet race. I've also got strong each way for a shitty Balco. I'd like to see them pronounce that. We call it She-Balco. I'd like to see them calling that today. See what they call it. Shitty Balco. With a silent. 450. We've got strong on Joe Breslin. We've got a gold. We've got a no bet anyway. So we've got a gold win on Benny Light. What are you doing? Be fucking chewing that. You get a fucking million volts in you. Just a minute, guys. Okay, back to it. The 520 then at 4 slots. Oscar Ash is strong. Each way, and no bet race anyway. Awesome no bets, so you really don't want to play in these Catrick and Foslas today. Down to Market Raisin, and then we're nearly done. Looks like something going on over in America, a big meeting. I can read that one also for people, a special request. If we don't get a couple of winners in a meeting, it's very, very surprising. We don't have losing days. I mean, we don't have days where we don't hit winners, so therefore we don't have any. It's not like our losing days are no hits whatsoever. If we've had 2 losing days this week, very small. One's been -2 and one's been -3, and the bonus days we've had +30 and 2 +40s. Market Raisin good to soft. There's a problem again with the ground, and the first one 2 o'clock is a no bet, and the favourites signalled anyway there. Hotter Than Hell is strong each way. Again, because the favourite signalled, we think Hotter Than Hell will probably end up behind him in the forecast. 235 is a no bet. Do it again. No bet. And it leaves a gamble. Whether it's real or not is debatable. Dundrum Wood. Gold win, the price break is 13 to 8. Original strong favourite there, South Seas. The South Seas is out. So it's a bit of a false representation that Dundrum Wood is 6 to 4 shot. That's for sure. 310. Full market, we've got Honest Vic. Strong each way, and the price break is 7 to 2. $3.45. There's a gold win on East Cotswolds. Price break is 7 to 4. We do have a possible reverse gamble in that one as well, which is Matyla. 420 at Market Raisin. Strong each way, market raisin then is Who Shot Who, strong each way. Who Shot Who, each way. Luck of the Draw, strong each way there too. Luck of the Draw, strong. And Who Shot Who, 455 then. It's going to be a no bets. And the playthrough is... there's a lay bet there, blue and yellow. Blue and yellow, lay. Do it again. Blue and yellow, lay bet. Who's going to beat it though? Possibly Dallas Cowboy. It's a bit weak against me calling that a lay bet, but Master Vintage, strong each way. Looks out to be the favourite there. The 530. Don't have anything in the 530. So over to the one course we can rely on to make profit. Oh, is Wolves 505. It's going to be a no bet because of the no runner. This is a problem because we don't really want to be seeing non-runners when in the all weather, especially 3 non-runners. God, you know, it's supposed to be no ground issues there. 540. There's no bet. We've got King of Arms. There's a gold win. Again, you don't really want to be playing that. In the first race, I'll just see if there is a gamble. It's Colonel Slade as a gold win. The gold bets you can play in no bet races, by the way. The win bets, if they are win bets, because they are statistically the most likely horse to the genuine gamble of any book adjustments. 615. Give Peace a Chance by the Beatles. He is signalled weak, so it's still got a good chance. Falcon Cliffs is the gold each way gamble. Gold each way. Falcon Cliffs. The price break for Falcon Cliffs is 6 to 1. Just checking the rest of the market there. Okay, let's move on. 645 is a no bet. Leaves the remaining gold as Earl of Bunnacurry. Gold win. 715. On the 715 then. Nothing as yet in that one. Interesting. Could go with Irene May as strong each way. It's not really strong enough, but it's the strongest of them at the minute. 745 then. Dubai Tradition. There's a gold each way. I notice the Binsuras and the connection to Binsura, who's the other guy, their horses must be getting ready soon, because they're all getting indicated. I can't remember the other guy's name. Yeah, I might just play against Snaz in the last, but I need a live market to determine. We've got a gold each way there. Gold each way. On Raining Fire, and the price break there is 8-1. Gold Gamble in the last. But very strong favourite to turn over, but it can be done. Okay, so there's your selections for today, Saturday. Let's just have a look at Caulfield quickly, see what's going on there. Get these uploaded to YouTube, and like I say, you can skip the video and go straight to and stop on the point where you can see the notepad clearly, and just copy those down. Caulfield then, no, we're not going to bother with that, so good luck for today. Join my live reads on Twitter at the Market Master, and let's hope another meteor doesn't come in the next few months and land on any of us and destroy the size of New York, because it can happen. And every time we pass through the toroid meteor storm twice a year, we're basically going there with our eyes shut and blindfold on, because this can happen again anytime. There's not much we can do about it. So here's to a happy life and a good day's racing. That's all from me.